What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. And tonight, I give to you guys my predictions for the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam. But before we get to that, I actually want to address something that we saw on SmackDown earlier tonight. So, if you guys remember, over the course of the last week, Roman Reigns has been the victim of not one, but two different attacks. The first one was last week on SmackDown when a bunch of beams and a bunch of crates had landed on him. Thankfully, he survived, but he was shook. Even Caleb Braxton was shook. And then last night on Raw, someone had almost sent him to the hospital when a car ran right into Roman's car. Now, a lot of people were speculating that it was Samoa Joe, but honestly, I knew it wasn't Samoa Joe, because he wouldn't do that. You know, if he wanted to attack Roman Reigns, he would have done it. He would have done it man to man. So, you know, and of course, Roman did apologize to Joe for it, and the footage from last week showed that Buddy Murphy was in the hallway, and we found out that it was Eric Rowan. What the fuck? Eric Rowan, of all people, Eric Rowan? Honestly, I kind of figured it would have been Daniel Bryan, seeing as how he hadn't said anything about his so-called career-altering announcement. But I do have in my book that I do have put down Roman Reigns versus Rowan with a little question mark next to it, asking ourselves, are we going to see Roman Reigns in a match on Sunday? If it does happen between Rowan and Reigns, I'm going with Roman. Odds are it may come down to a tag team match, Daniel Bryan and Rowan against Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe. I know what you guys are thinking. You're probably thinking, Samoa Joe face turn? Really? It could happen. For all we know, it could happen, but we will find out on Sunday. But for that, we start off the predictions with Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus. We haven't seen Trish compete in the ring in a little over a year, and she's coming home to Toronto to face the Queen. I gotta go with Trish on this one. Experience will forever become a factor when it comes to Trish Stratus. Experience. From there, we move on to a match that we've just found out just a moment ago on 205 Live at the time of this being recorded and posted. We found out that Drew Gulak will defend the Cruiserweight title against a man that knows him pretty well, Oney Lorcan. I never thought I would see Oney Lorcan chase after the Cruiserweight Championship. Ooh, excuse me. I never thought I would finally get to see Oney Lorcan chase after the Cruiserweight title. But it's going to happen. This is going to be one hell of a brawl. But I gotta go with Drew Gulak on this one. I think his reign as champion, I think it's gonna stay. So from there, we move on to a match that we all thought was supposed to have been Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. But last night on Raw with the contract signing, we all thought it was going to be Shawn Michaels against Dolph. But no. Dolph Ziggler is next. You're probably thinking, who is that? It's Goldberg. Goldberg, Dolph Ziggler. I'm saying it now. Dolph Ziggler is D-O-N-E fucked. Because Goldberg is going to spear his ass, give him a very devastating jackhammer to the point where Dolph Ziggler oversells it, and Dolph Ziggler is going to lose. I'm saying it now. I am calling it right now. So from there, we move on to the United States Championship as the phenomenal AJ Styles of the OC defends against Ricochet. Ooh, this is gonna be an interesting match. I mean, both these guys are absolutely incredible in the ring. I think with the fact that Brock Lesnar now holds the Universal title, which I will get to that in a moment. Monday Night Raw needs a championship that will be a potential main eventer, such as the United States Championship. I think if there was anybody that could pull it off, it would definitely be Ricochet. But of course, at Extreme Rules, Ricochet lost the title to Styles with the help of the rest of the OC, Gallows and Anderson. And I think if Ricochet was to regain the title this Sunday, hands down, he would go down in history as one of the fastest rising champions ever. So Ricochet all day. Next up, we got Finn Balor versus the Fiend Bray Wyatt. There's been rumors that this will be the first SummerSlam that we don't get to see the Demon. Honestly, I'm shocked about that. I've been hearing rumors about that ever since the match was made official. But if we do see the Demon, it could be a loss for Finn Balor. So I gotta go with the Fiend Bray Wyatt on this one. Next up, we got a match that has major career implications, as Shane McMahon, the so-called best in the world, will battle Kevin Owens, and if KO loses, he must tell the world, "I quit." He must say it. Shane McMahon wants Owens gone. Kevin Owens wants Shane gone, but yet Shane McMahon declined the challenge where it was career versus career. He declined it earlier tonight. However, shout out to Cesaro, card subject to change. We may end up seeing that happen. If we do see it, I'm gonna go ahead and say Owens, because there's been rumors that Shane McMahon that this match will be Shane's last match before he goes away. There's been rumors that he's gonna be taking some time off. I guess to battle some sort of injury or illness or something like that. Maybe to be with family. I don't know, but I gotta go with Kevin Owens on this one. Nobody wants Shane McMahon to continue the reign of terror. So next up, we have the WWE Championship as Kofi Kingston. Excuse me for 1 second. Excuse me for 1 second. I forgot to put that down. Forgot to put it down. There we go. Sorry guys. I forgot to write down WWE title next to that match. But Kofi Kingston will defend the WWE Championship against the Viper Randy Orton in a match that is 10 years in the making. Yes, a rivalry renewed after 10 years. Now, the last time these two had rivaled 10 years ago, it was pretty personal. And at that time, Orton had aligned himself with Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr., known as Legacy. So now it's 10 years later. We now have a much more dangerous version of Randy Orton, but we now also have a much better version of Kofi than we had 10 years ago. This is gonna be one hell of a match, but I think I don't know. I mean, both these guys are good. You know, Kofi's been has held the title since WrestleMania. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's held on to the WWE Championship for 5 pay-per-views. One of them ended up being WWE Smackville, which was, I believe, last Saturday. It was like not this past Saturday, but the previous Saturday. So yeah, this will be his 6th title defense, I would say. I believe. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe his 7th. I don't remember. Comment below if you guys know what number will this be his title. What number is his title defense? But I think if anybody is going to walk out of Toronto WWE champion, I would have to say Kofi Kingston, only because of the fact that that this is the one championship that has eluded Kofi's career the most, and he doesn't want to give it up just yet. So I gotta go with Kofi on this one. So next up we have the SmackDown Women's Championship as Bayley defends against the War Goddess Ember Moon. First time ever these two are going 1-on-1. I gotta say, these two are good. But if there's anybody that can continue the legacy of the SmackDown Women's Championship that Bayley continued, definitely Ember Moon. So I gotta go with the War Goddess. Next up, we have the Raw Women's Championship as the man, Becky Lynch defends against Natalya. This rivalry has gone so personal. I think we're seeing another Natalya heel turn. I'm calling it now, heel turn. Hands down, I'm calling it right now. But you can never bet against the man. I'm going with Becky Lynch. Now it's time for the main event, supposedly. Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins for the Universal title. Apparently so the WWE medical staff had checked on Seth Rollins after that vicious beating he took last night, and the medical staff has concluded that Seth is cleared to compete this Sunday, but I just don't know if he can do it. I'm a fan. I'll admit I'm a fan of Seth Rollins, but I don't think he is. I don't even think he'll be at 100% to regain the WWE Universal title. I just don't think so. So I'm gonna hate myself for this, but I'm gonna go with Brock Lesnar on this one. We may end up seeing a Seth Rollins heel turn at some point. Alright, you guys, that is gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.